game that makes this sport what it is, a rivalry game. For many schools and fans, it's days like today that can set your feelings about your school allegiance and provide a sense of accomplishment or dread for a very long time. Welcome to the home of the Clemson Tigers, Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles, taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Clemson will kick off to get us underway. Coming out with it, it's Johnson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So Boston College's offense will go on the attack first. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Bob.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run play action. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. With the catch, it's Scott. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Makes a move. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. So Clemson's offense has the ball for the first time. Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Going for a big play right off the bat. Touchdown, Clemson. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Johnston. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Golden Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. And the Golden Eagles getting set on 1st and 10. Intercepted deep in his own end. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass, perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
The Tigers can really attack on this second and short. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Underwood. The short hands, it's Brown. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on first and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Moving away from pressure. Had to throw it before he wanted. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Clemson will come to the line with the first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Clemson. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They marched 72 yards, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick. until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Defender got caught a little handsy with that jersey, and it'll cost him. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. And off to Jones. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The Golden Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They're looking to throw on second and short. Got it in the middle, it's Bolden. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48.
Love the accuracy on that curl throw by the quarterback, putting it right in the numbers, right in the breadbasket of his wide receiver.
Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man out of the backfield. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut left, maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's...
Turning it on! Got it in the middle, it's Harris. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. He leaves it with his back. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on FK if they can stop him on third down. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Well, third down, they tried to run the football thinking they could catch the defense off guard. They were able to get some yards, not the first, though. So now you've got 4th and very short. What do the analytics say to do here, head coach?
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack. Wants to throw. It's Daniels. A little screen to the running back. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to go up top on first down. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. Both teams made no secret. They wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Hayes. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. The Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush, coming after. And they get him at the 32. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand. There he goes. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Boston College right back to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The give to the back. At the 35, he's loose. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Harris. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. BC trying to turn this red zone trip into a party in the mods. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. It's complete to the right. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the rush will get to him at the 25. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. What a disappointment. No good. Guys, a missed field goal, and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. To the air, it's Daniels. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just, he lobs one high down the left side. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
Really nice play there catching the pass. I'll tell you, it's not easy to get on the field these days at Clemson if you're a wideout. Because of the success they've had recruiting and all the NFL talent they've had outside of the position, getting on the field and competing is no simple task. It's not easy to do, but this guy has everything you look for. He is built to succeed, not just at the college level. I think this guy's got an opportunity on Sundays, too.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first.
And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Tiger. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited, get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Pulls and fires complete. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Golden Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Grab over the middle. It's Bolden. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Scott. Oh, what a cut! Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The Golden Eagles in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the
breaks into the open. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. First and goal now. Let's see what Boston College calls. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've been to the red zone 3 times. Will the 4th time finally be the charm to get some points? Gets it out quickly. Touchdown, Boston College! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They've been outstanding here in this first half. Might as well try for the knockout punch, David.
Yeah, confidence has to be at an all-time high. Great first half. I'm going to get more. I'm not scared with the lead when I got the football there.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You can see the quarterback's body language. He wants to go. He wants to go tempo. He wants to take shots. They're trying to light this scoreboard up.
Back to pass, it's Daniels. It's complete on the right side. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. Then they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Caught behind the line, it's Hayes. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through.
Yeah, and he had an opportunity to make such a big play. Listen, he wasn't wide open with nobody around him, but you got to make that play. You got a little bit of space. You got to haul that in, make your quarterback look good, and make a big play for this offense.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Clemson will send the punt team out. This will be a second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. It's Harris. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnston. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly complete. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. BC back to work after picking up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. And the Golden Eagles in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Wants to throw on third down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Boston College will send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Finds his man. It's Moore. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Dropping back, it's Daniels. This time it's complete. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. From the 47-yard line on first and 10. The play action fake. Caught over the middle, it's Brown.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
That last completion sets him up on second down. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the path.
Oh, he's got some space. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. This defense might be reeling after those last two and now facing first and goal. Looking for the goal line. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comeback. Crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is just keeps moving. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Boston College wants to play fast.
And that's what I love about defense, you're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk, and on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
Then at all the bald meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Jones. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, the defense makes the tackle to give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't...
Turning it on! Fires to the big fella. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. The Golden Eagles back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Wants to go up top on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And the Golden Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Grabbed behind the line. It's Scott. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receivers somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Pressure coming. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. That's caught. It's Moore. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a third down and 3. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. He'll throw on third down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. Boston College will send out the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Daniels. Looking deep down the right side. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
They're going to try to throw for it on third down. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Clemson will send the punt team out. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. The return. They'll get it. Out and down at about the 19-yard line. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Bolden. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Here comes the offense on second down. can't get him to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. On his way back from the 20. Makes the tackle, really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Makes the grab. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Tigers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Trying play action. That's caught. It's Brown. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. They'll send the back in motion. From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
Catch in the middle, it's Hawkins. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Clemson ready to go back to work with another 1st down. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Touchdown, Tigers! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And he hauls it in, and everybody... And he loses the ball deep in his own end. And it's recovered by the kicking team, and they get the ball right back. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Connor. They've done what they wanted in the 1st half and starting off the 2nd half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left them with more ground to cover. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.